and then I have the straps, which are another 25. So it's not too bad price if you're really wanting like an entry bag that carries a good amount of discs. This is a nice bag to have. So going into the discs, start with my putting cutters. I use Classic Blend Wardens. I have two of them. Anything from 60, 65 feet and in, I'm going to be using one of these too. For inside the circle, I use this pink one. It's a 175, and the reason I like using this one more is because it's less beat in. It's a little bit more stable than this one is, which I like for inside the circle. Then for outside the circle jump putts, I have this blueberry scented Warden. It's 173. It's a little bit more beat in, so I can get a little bit longer flight out of it, and it makes my jump putts a little easier. And sometimes I'll use this for straight up shots, just stuff I can kind of bait, just go straight still. So on to my throwing putters. I have 3 throwing putters. First I'll start with my 2 shields. This one is it's really beat in. It's a BT medium shield, trilogy panel shield. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but it's kind of tackled a little, very beat in. I use it for up shots, I use it off the tee, ties and flips, it's really straight, turnovers. I really like it. It's a really great throwing putter. My second shield is a double stamp soft, PT soft shield. It is also 175. I just picked this up recently, and I really like it. It's nice for the straight to a little bit stable at the end shots. And for up shots, it's fantastic because it's going to hit the ground and it's going to sit there. It doesn't move much, so it's nice. And then for in the wind and sidearm up shots, sidearm putter shots, I have a Zero Medium Scenes by Live 64. It is 175 also. I do a lot of sidearms, a lot of flicks, and this is great for it because it handles the power well. It doesn't flip over much, and it's very reliable. I know where it's going to go. It's always going to finish left. So we're going to kind of move on into kind of wiener discs, I guess. They're mid-ranges, but they don't go as far as my other mid-range that I use. But I carry Suspects. I have 3 of them, different weights, different plastics. My more straight to unstable one is this Classic Blend Suspect. It's fairly deep in. It goes really straight. I can get it to turn over a little, but it'll finish. Then I have these 2 Suspects. One's a double stamp Lucid, and one is a Biofusion. They're both 172. Right now they pretty much do the same thing. They're really hard to tell the difference between. It's just whatever kind of I really want to use at that point in time. So my sense right. Moving on to my mid-ranges. I carry 4 mid-ranges. I have 3 truths and a verdict. So my most understable truth is this prime truth. I did have a classic hard truth, but somebody decided they needed to steal that one, so I had to pick up something I could feed in quickly to a turnover, so I picked up one of the prime truths. And right now I'm really enjoying it. I haven't had it for too long, but it's beaten in pretty quickly, and right now it's just nice, straight, slight turnovers that just carry right till the very end. The plastic is very grippy, which is nice. Yeah. Then I have this Lucid Truth. It's a double stamp. It's actually a factory misprint or factory second because there's a bubble in the rim here. This one's nice for S turns. You can throw it flat, it'll turn a little, but it's going to come back to the end. Hyzer flip it to straight, finish a little. Uh, Out of all my mids, I probably use this one the most uh, when it's a calm day. Uh, and then for my more slightly stable truth, I have a first run fluid truth. It is max weight 180. Uh, this one I can just throw flat. It's gonna go flat, but it's gonna have a nice finish to the end. Put it on a hyzer. It's gonna pretty much carry that hyzer till the very end. And it's a really soft plastic, so when it hits, it's probably gonna stay there. It's not gonna move much. My most stable mid right now is a double stamp Lucid Verdict. This is also max weight. I really, really like this disc. This is one of my favorite discs in my bag. Throw it flat. It's headwind, tailwind, any wind. It's gonna finish flat. It's nice and overstable. I can use it for sidearms. Really, I can use it for a lot of stuff. It's a really nice disc. So going on to my fairways, I only have two right now. St. Pros. I have one in Opto and one Goldline St. Pro. This blue one's my Opto one. I believe it's around 170, and I've had this disc for a long time. I think right about a year about now. It's taken a lot of chunks out of it, so I can throw it flat. It'll get a nice S curve out of it. Then on hyzer, it's gonna flip up straight, and it's gonna have a little finish at the end. It's a really nice disc, and then its counterpart is this Goldline one. It's a little bit more stable. It's 173. This one I can throw flat. It's gonna stay flat. It's gonna finish at the end. Have a little skip. Put it on a hyzer. It's gonna hold that hyzer pretty much the whole way. Really like this disc. And then for my Speed 9 or control drivers, whatever you want to call them, I carry Escapes. These are definitely my favorite discs. I have 3 of them. I love these things. For my understable one, I have this Biofusion one. It is 174. I can throw this one flat. It's gonna turn over. It's gonna finish low at the end. Throw on a hyzer, flip up. It's gonna go pretty much straight for most of the flight. Finish at the end a little bit. Then my just straight one that I can get a lot of distance on, I have this yellow Lucid Escape. It is 168. This one I can throw flat. It's gonna go for most of the way, finish at the end. It might turn a little, but not too much. Then I just picked up this Max Wade Lucid Escape. This one is fairly stable. It's one of the more stable escapes I've ever thrown. Throw it flat, it's gonna finish left. I haven't had much chance to throw it yet, so I don't know how it really reacts in headwinds. I'm assuming it'll probably do pretty well. So we'll see how that goes. And then for sidearms, I will occasionally use this for backhand. I have a VIP plastic boatman by Westside. Despite what the numbers say, this is a really overstable disc. It is 173. I use this for mostly sidearms. If it gets really, really windy, I'll use it for backhands because it's going to finish left. And then for my max distance drivers, I carry 3 different molds. First I have the Enforcer, 2 Biofusion Enforcers. I have this red one. It is 167. It is very beaten. It's actually got ran over twice by a car. I throw it for both sidearm and backhand. Go pretty straight. It'll always finish left. This will get a lot more distance than this one. This one's fairly new. It is 169, and it's hardest throwing disc in my bag is my Tournament Classic King. It is 173. It's very domey. Um, I can throw it flat. It's gonna get a nice curve, nice S curve out of it. Um, I have tried using this for rollers. I'm not really good at rollers, but if I was gonna use it, I guess it'd be this. And then a disc I'm just trying out, see how I like it. Not really sure on it yet. Is a Tournament Classic World. This is 173. It's stable. I'm not really sure how I feel about this disc yet, so I'm still trying to test it out. And then the last discs I have are these two utility discs, the Gold Light Trident